Hey guys, if you've ever read Discovering the Mind of a Woman by Ken Nair, then you've probably heard of the 4 male prejudices. If you haven't, I want to quickly go over them and see if you find yourself in any one of these lies when it comes to our relationship with our spouse. The prejudices highlight common attitudes or misconceptions men often hold about women, which become barriers to genuine intimacy and understanding in marriage. So let's get into it. The first male prejudice is that women are impossible to understand. Scripture calls husbands to live with their wives in an understanding way, not as a mystery to avoid, but as a relationship to nurture with humility. Failing to do this not only harms the marriage, but hinders spiritual life. Ironically, prioritizing everything but your marriage, work, hobbies, etc., is a sure way to damage it. So the second male prejudice is that women are the real problem. Many men blame their wives for a lack of respect, but the real issue is often their own unworthiness of it. Was true for me. A gospel-centered view leads to humility and gratitude, not entitlement. Recognizing oneself as a sinner in need of grace changes the entire posture toward one's spouse. When we apply this to our relationship, we are essentially shucking personal responsibility. So let's get to the third one, which is women are inferior to men. The belief that women are less intelligent or capable is not only false but rooted in pride. Men and women are equally fallen and equally gifted, though in different ways. True partnership values each other's strengths without demanding perfection or superiority. Remember from our workbooks, one of those misbeliefs is that my wife is the weaker vessel and she cannot handle what I need to share. You are saying God's grace is not sufficient for her, which goes against Scripture. Now, the fourth and final of the prejudices is that men are supposed to be the boss. Being the boss often becomes a license for selfishness rather than servant leadership. And servant leadership is the Christ-like example. Real spiritual leadership means submitting to God first and seeing one's wife through the lens of Christ's sacrificial love. This can only be lived out by grace, not by doubling down on discipline or religious effort. So search yourself and ask God to show you if I've fallen victim to one of these prejudices. Share with your wife and ask for forgiveness where you have labeled her or your relationship because of it and caused a barrier to come up in your marriage. Be blessed, guys.